I can't believe it. I cannot believe what they did to this franchise. So I just saw Jeepers Creepers Reborn last night, and let me tell you, save yourself the trip. Save yourself the trip. This movie is only out in theaters for about, I think, 3 days, and it was for good reason. And you know, part of me wanted to have at least a decent amount of hope, thinking, okay, maybe it's gonna be there for 3 days, because they don't really want to take any risk in case the film flops. So let's just put it for a limited time. Maybe people are gonna come and we're gonna make more money, as opposed to having like a full-on release where the movie's there for about a month. I'll tell you what this movie is. This movie is as if a group of friends got together and they were like, let's make a Jeepers Creepers movie. And keep in mind, y'all, this is the studio. This is from a studio that got the money to do a movie on a franchise that has its popularity, but obviously the budget just shows how low it is. Everything from the acting, everything from the writing, the VFX, you could tell the special effects here are horrible, are terrible. The creepers design, my goodness, he just looks like some crackhead bum on the street, and that they just got him to put on the costume. They were like, hey man, you want to make $5? Look, we can get you a couple 5 rocks here. Just do this for us. The story completely makes no sense whatsoever. I've seen short films on YouTube that look way better than this. I understand that it's low budget, but even with low budget, you could get some approval. You could get enough money to shoot on some locations. There were some locations where I don't understand why you had to add special effects, why you had to add the green screen when you could have just gone somewhere. Hell, I mean, you could have gone to Walmart, you could have gone to Party City, you could have gone to Spirit Halloween, maybe buy some props, throw them on in some grass in some locations that you could get, and it probably would have looked better than what we got in the final product. You're telling me that this studio needed to add a green screen background just for being out in the night in the woods? Like, how can you not find a location that has that? You could go anywhere, go to a random park. Okay, I think I ranted enough about the obvious, the special effects, and yes, it really did bother me because it just makes the movie just much more terrible. Anyway, let's get more into some technical stuff. Like I said, story makes no sense. They're trying to go into more of a supernatural type of thing, but it's just not working. And of course, it's doing that thing that the horror movies are doing nowadays, where it's trying to be meta, much like the Scream franchise. And speaking of Scream, it opens up like a Scream movie, where we have something happen and it's recreating what happened in the past films. Because whatever happened in the past films, it ends up being some sort of legend that spreads out, and it gets put into like one of these shows that you would find on like Discovery Channel or on the History Channel, where they do all these reenactments, and it's supposedly popular enough to get people's attention to have a whole horror festival about it. And they just make the creeper look stupid, bro. Like, I never seen the creeper look this dumb, this goofy, not even in the third film, for crying out loud. Now, if you thought that third movie was bad, that movie deserves an Academy Award compared to this movie. In this movie, all he does is sniffs things, walk around, and then every time he sees people, he's like... And once you notice that Easter egg that had to do with Derry from the original film, you're gonna want to walk out the movie theater, I'm telling you. So yeah, people, so far, this is at the bottom of my list for the worst movie of this year. I'm having my doubts. I don't think any other movie is gonna top this one, which is why Jeepers Creepers Reborn, without a doubt, is absolute garbage. Alright, I don't even want to ask, but I guess I'll just ask for the heck of it. I mean, if you've seen it, comment below your thoughts. Please let me know. Yeah, please just go on a rant. I'm begging you. Comment your rant down below.